In the global technological and economic environment, a rumor is spreading rapidly, one that just a year ago seemed impossible. Against the backdrop of falling premium car sales, pressure from Chinese manufacturers, and the shrinking European market, the topic that increasingly emerges inside Porsche could radically transform the company's future. According to insiders close to the group's leadership, in 2026, Porsche may begin developing its own flagship smartphone, a product that would overturn the brand's strategic course and bring it into an entirely new multi-billion euro industry. This idea did not appear out of thin air. Porsche is going through a period in which the traditional automotive business is offering less and less guarantee of stable growth. EVs are losing margin, competition from China is intensifying, and the premium segment is no longer an unreachable fortress. In such conditions, the company is forced to search for a direction that can compensate for declining profit and give Porsche access to a market where each percentage point of share turns into tens of billions of euros. That is why analysts note with concern that if Porsche truly follows through on this plan, it would become the most unusual turn in the history of the European automotive industry. What is most interesting is that Porsche already has experience in the mobile industry, and successful experience at that. Through its Porsche design division, the brand worked on premium phones like the BlackBerry P9981, Huawei Mate RS, Honor Magic V2 RSR, and other exclusive series. These devices consistently became status symbols, but Porsche never controlled their technological side, only the design, materials, and UX. Now, everything is changing. Inside the company, the idea is being discussed to create not a partner product, but a fully independent Porsche smartphone, with its own software environment, its own AI, and its own ecosystem. According to sources within European electronics suppliers, the key factor is economics. The global smartphone market amounts to about 1.4 billion devices per year, and Porsche needs only 1% of the market to fully offset the drop in revenue in the automotive segment and ensure financial stability for years ahead. In terms of premium models, this means tens of billions of euros. For a brand looking for a way to stabilize profit and reduce dependence on car sales, this calculation appears incredibly attractive. But it is not only about money. A new technological logic is emerging. The car and the smartphone no longer exist separately. Chinese brands are building their own ecosystems. Apple is trying to enter cars through CarPlay 2.0. Tesla attempted to create its own smartphone, but never went beyond rumors. No company has yet managed to fully merge the car and the smartphone into a single intelligent platform. Porsche wants to be the first to do it not through a service, but through its own device. According to insiders, the concept under discussion includes a local Porsche AI, an autonomous intelligence core operating without clouds and without sending data to external servers. This AI builds a behavioral model of the owner, adapts interfaces, controls energy consumption, and creates personalized scenarios ranging from smartphone operation to interaction with the car. This approach is the complete opposite of the philosophy of Apple, Google, Huawei, and Xiaomi, where user data is the foundation of the ecosystem. Porsche, however, aims to build a model in which the device belongs to the person rather than the corporation. This is exactly what creates a threat to global giants. Apple dominates the premium segment, Huawei is strengthening its position thanks to its own chips, Xiaomi is capturing Asia with aggressive growth, and Samsung controls the mass market. But none of these players can offer the cultural capital Porsche possesses: engineering precision, status, prestige, European aesthetics, and the deep emotional power of the brand. Amid these shifts, insiders report that Porsche is already holding early talks with European component suppliers, analytical agencies, and technical consultants. The company is studying options for the operating environment, protocols for interaction with cars, the next-generation security system, and the potential architecture of the Porsche OS ecosystem. Development may begin as early as 2026 if the board of directors approves the strategic plan at upcoming meetings. The Porsche smartphone could become the central module of the future Porsche mobility ecosystem, controlling the car, climate, route, charging, navigation, door locks, telemetry, and intelligent functions. In the long term, the device could evolve into a full-fledged digital key of identity, uniting the user, the car, and the home into a single system. Outside the European automotive industry, a new level of tension is already forming. Analysts note that Porsche's entry into the mobile industry could become as significant a political and economic event as Tesla's entry into the EV market. Many believe the smartphone market is too dense, but insiders are certain it is not simply unsaturated. It is in a phase of deep, hidden restructuring. In the global high-tech market, there are not many brands capable of instantly reshaping consumer expectations. Porsche is one of them. If the company creates its own smartphone, it will enter the industry not as another Android flagship, but as a status symbol, an object users will want to own, not only for its functions, but for its associations with quality, speed, precision, and decades-proven heritage. Economists point out another factor. The smartphone market is one of the most loyal, but its premium segment is constantly searching for a new emotion, a new wow effect, a new point of entry. Apple maintains its position thanks to its ecosystem, but many users are already emotionally tired of the uniformity of generations. Huawei is constrained by geopolitics. Samsung focuses on mass reach. Xiaomi operates in the mid-budget segment. And here comes Porsche, a brand with a unique ability to create a cult around a product. In a world where smartphones have become indistinguishable, Porsche can offer a device that not only performs functions, but becomes part of the owner's identity. According to industry experts, this may become the beginning of a new era. Automotive companies are entering electronics, tech giants are entering transportation, boundaries are disappearing, and a new class of hybrid brands is emerging, those that control the entire user journey, from the steering wheel to the smartphone, from the home to the cloud, from the data to the interface. Porsche has every opportunity to become the first European player to challenge the dominance of American and Chinese companies using its history, status, emotional weight, and engineering power. Global experts are already saying that Porsche's entry into the smartphone market could change the balance of power in the industry. For the first time, a European brand with a global legacy may challenge Apple and Chinese companies on their own field by offering a device that does not copy existing standards, but creates a new philosophy, a smartphone as an engineering object, as a status symbol, and as a technological platform at the same time. According to analysts, if Porsche decides to move in this direction, it will become the most unusual player in the mobile device market in the past 20 years. And for a company that has found itself in a moment of economic turbulence, the smartphone may be the product that not only stabilizes the situation, but also opens a new chapter in the history of the legendary brand.